namāmi dhanvantarim ādi-devam sura-asurair vandita pāda padmam loke jarā-ruk-bhaya-mṛtyu-nāśanaṃ dātāram-iśaṃ vividha-auṣadinām.
Most welcome for today's interview. I am Satwik for the auspicious occasion of Dhanvantari Jayanti 2023. You have your own hospital near to Cochin Airport, and we know each other since long time. And I was really happy to meet you today for this occasion to talk to you.
Namaste and greetings, Manuela. It's being happy to have a conversation with you in such an auspicious day on such an auspicious time. So let us incite the God inside you, the God of healing inside everybody, which will help in making a better life for the world.
Yes, when we come directly to the topic, the God of healing inside everybody. This year, the Ayush Ministry of India put the topic for this day, Ayurveda for One Health, written in a big letter. So what is your understanding of Ayurveda for One Health as a doctor, as an Ayurvedic doctor? Please share with us your thoughts.
Thank you for giving an opportunity. It's been a pleasure. Let us talk about uniqueness. Everybody talked about a single entity. From oneness, everything came into a separate being. So everything, as the word Ayurveda means, is the uniqueness of Ayurveda. But when it comes into the subject matters, it also deals not just with human beings. It also has different branches. With one part deals with Vriksha-Ayurveda, living plants, and which is the other part, Mriga-Ayurveda, which deals with animals, not just human beings, as Ayurveda deals with mostly, as the word Ayurveda means, and treats human beings. So it is a trinity of all these three things that brings the uniqueness to the word Ayurveda, which covers all the three aspects of the life in this planet. So when the treatment happens, it is not a treatment or just a treatment of human beings that is concerned according to Ayurveda. We also treat plants. When we treat about plants, ancient books are available from the 5th century. A saint called Surapala wrote a book on Vriksha Ayurveda. It has been mentioned in different textbooks about the treatments of plants, what plant to be planted, in which direction, how it should be, special and magical procedures called Vichitreekarana of the plants, and things like that. What manuals should be used about Kunabajala, how to nourish the plants, how to get sweet fruits in plants, how to get the plants give in what seasons you wish to receive the fruits and flowers. This all genetical things also was mentioned in his book in Surapala, the ancient saint has mentioned in his book. So Ayurveda, when the sages brought Ayurveda from the heaven to the earth, it was not just for the human beings that it was brought. It was brought to take care of the entire three aspects of life in the world. Even Mriga Ayurveda was separated into Hastya Ayurveda. Hastya Ayurveda deals with elephants, the treatments. A part is Ashwa Ayurveda, deals with the treatment of horses, the separations in different aspects. When the saints or the teachers who were looking after each separate departments of Ayurveda, it was not just Mriga Ayurveda, it was even further divided into separate entities of treating different animals. So it was easy for the Vaidyas. The treating principles were more easy for them to understand when they come to a single entities of life that which was very near to human beings. They were so needed for the life of the human beings at that time. So they were focusing on a lot who were not only the human beings, who were really close to human beings, even the dogs, the cats, the animals like horses, the elephants and birds, which can be treated by peculiarities. Their problems were understood. It was really, really interesting to go through the textbooks that was written by ancient peers. So it's a good, unique way of expressing or being a human being as with human values, to have these three entities being treated under one name, the word Ayurveda.
So is there a big difference of the treatment between Vriksha Ayurveda? Okay, maybe for the plants it's a bit different, but between the animals and the humans? Or are you telling also that the knowledge of treating the plants and the animals will help to treat more deeper, more clear, or bring other understanding about humans, how to treat humans?
When a person or a human being is being treated, the Vaidya, the doctor or the Vaidya, always observe Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Vata is a group of qualities. Pitta is another group of qualities. Kapha is another group of qualities which is more stable. So these Vata, Pitta, Kapha were also mentioned in plants also. And when we talk to the subject of the plants, when a plant is there and it is more whitish on the outside, on the skin or the bark, when it is doing white patches, more whitishness, always it shows the Kapha presence. The Kapha blocking the channels is being shown outside. When it is yellowish, the leaves are more yellowish and it is falling off too fast, the plant shows yellow discoloration. It always shows about Pitta presence inside the plants. It's burning off. Even the heat of the plants is concerned also. We check that. So, but when it is due to Vata, the plants are very slim. It is not getting nourished. It is not having enough nourishment, nutrients, and something that which is needed for its growth inside in the earth. So we find it as dry. It is like a dry stick. It becomes so dry and thin and lean, and we understand these qualities and we try to supply the nourishment into the plants by nourishing its roots, through its roots. So the plants are upside down. The head is on the floor and the branches are on just opposite to human beings. So when you want to always nourish a plant, we should always apply the things that is needed for them on the roots, which is the head of the plants. And the head stays, the plant is still alive. So okay. It's a way of seeing plants. Even when you see animals, Vata, Pitta, Kapha is also observed in animals also. But in a typical way, when in ancient times, when an elephant treatment was happening, I had been hearing stories about the ancient Vaidyas sitting for hours and hours together just by seeing the heat of the shit of the elephant. The elephant shit, the heat of it, if it is digested properly, if the fire is good, if the vata is more inside, if it is doing gurgling noise, if the elephant is irritated, if he is calm, if he is stable, if he is immobile, things are such. The skin is dry, the tusk, the watering of the eyes, the redness of the eyes, all these things relates to the heat, the vata condition, and also to the kapha tendency of the animal. This will tell us how we can treat the diseases of these animals. So we have less opportunities till now to treat animals, where we are not giving any concern. We are not concentrating on treating animals till now. In these new centuries, we are not treating animals, but in ancient times, we had always a practice of treating animals along with human beings. So we were developing different departments. We have to develop different departments where people who are specialized in those treatments can completely focus and give their best to each one of their departments. So it can also enrich the idea of uniqueness of one to the all, according to Ayurveda. So all these three aspects will be covered in Ayurveda.
Oh, it's really interesting. So this principles of Vata dosha, of the doshas, Vata, Kapha, Pitta, we can see by observation the same signs or similar signs in plants, animals, and humans. So this makes this oneness, no? This uniqueness and this oneness of Ayurveda. The approach is.
Yes, definitely. The Vata, Pitta, Kapha, when we talk about the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, we come to a level of subtleness. We are observing if Vata is increased in a body, we are seeing the dryness of the body. If it is dry, the joints are dry, the skin is dry, the eyes are dry, the tongue is dry. How is the system drying up? We see one of the foremost important quality of Vata is to make the body dry. So when it is dry, what is the second quality that is second to it is always cooling. It is cold. So if more cold touches the patient will not want too much cold to come into the body. He will not like a fan. He will not be comfortable under a fan. He will not be comfortable in a cold climate. He also will have problems regarding air conditioning. So definitely, when we ask patients a lot of questions regarding this to understand in a human being, and see if the person is dry, if person is having the coldness, then we will ask the questions like, do you like hot things? Do you like to drink your tea hot? Do you like to eat your food hot or warm? So such questions will always give us a idea to easy, and it makes us easy to understand human doshic levels than the levels that we see we see in plants or in animals. It is much more subtle and it's much more difficult to understand, especially when combinations of doshas happen in animals or in plants. So sometimes we have to observe the land, the color of the soil, the color of the soil, the wetness of the soil, the dryness of the soil, how strong it is clinging together, stuff like that. And also sometimes we have to see how it is being blocked, what kind is a bark too rough. But these all things should have a previous knowledge. A person should have a previous knowledge, can only experience that idea and apply it to cure the plant. Should be understanding a plant, and this is why dosha applications are simple, but it is also in a way complicated to understand plants, because they don't answer your questions so easily. So animals also, we need to take time. Both when you want to cure, it also needs a good research, and a lot of people has to come together with a great mind to visualize and to have a vision to make better rules of treatment and in treating plants and animals together.
So the Ayurvedic doctors have a keen observation. They need a keen observation, no, to understand, especially for the plants and animals, what happened.
Yes, definitely. We have Prathyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Aptodesha, like that. The darshanas, which helps us to see the vision of the truth, vision to see the truth. So when we see Pratyaksha, we see a plant or something which we use as an idea, or a concept or an idea which we already know and understand and keep us in knowledge, and we existingly use it in application to correct that deficiency or treat that person in the person or in the plant or in the animals. We can use each darshanas to give the right, to make our choices right. And not the medicine, the application, the methodology according to that. We have to use these darshanas to apply the right thing under the right at the right time to get results, best results.
Thank you, Dr. Prathish. I think that is a nice insight for today. Do you wish to add something, a message to the world for this auspicious day?
Let us promote Ayurveda to have a better life, and let us do research and have a great understanding to the scientific aspects of what has been told 5,000 years back. Let us bring that knowledge to more and more people to have a better vision towards health of all in a positive way. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Prathish.
Have a great time. Bye.
Also, bye-bye.